All right, good to have you back. My name's Lloyd. We're taking a look at a Miles Davis classic from his Kind of Blue album, which is an album that everyone needs to hear. I just finished up a video that discusses the elements of the chart, the elements of the melody, and how to comp against this. And so just let's begin with the comping section here. What the chart had written on it was this. Now what's happening there, as we discussed in that video, is it's a 1 chord to a 4 chord to a 1 chord to a 4 chord and back to 1 chord. Then it changes to the C7 by moving down 1 note, basically, and giving us a 9 chord. And then it goes to the, stays on the C, goes to the G, C, 9 chord, C chord, G chord, and so on. And we did express that same thing further up the fretboard. When we go to the C7, it's actually a 9, and then C, G7, C, 9, and then the back. The form is a 12-bar blues, basic 12-bar blues, and as I said in that first video, what we're going to be looking at here is mixolydian modes because that's what the melody indicates. So let's maybe hear the melody against this backing track. Okay, so we're in 6/8 time, and let's just pick it up with a vamp, and I'll count you through the vamp so you get a feel for that 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the that's the head, and this track does this intro at the beginning, and then moves through the form. The form here is a 12-measure form. This is the form. This is just an intro, and they use it a couple of times, I think. But it's not. I don't think it's in the original, and that's neither here nor there. Okay, now let's just talk about how we might approach soloing over something like this. Over the G, right? That's just a mixolydian mode, and the mixolydian mode has that flat 7, and then mixolydian mode over the 4. Okay, and then mixolydian mode over the 5. And then mixolydian over the flat 6. Just right Now, I'm not suggesting you have to play the whole Mixolydian mode, but it's nice to have a starting template. So let's just begin with maybe nailing the root and the third of each of the chords as they pass by. Let's just go back a little bit and see how this works out. So here's the intro. Root and 3. And let's just add that 7. Here comes the D. Let's do that again. Go back to that intro right. So again we have flat 7 for the C7. D. Okay, all right. So all I'm doing here, and what I'm trying to do is for those of you who haven't done a lot of this type of soloing, really what we're talking about is defining the chord progression, right? The melody very clearly defines the chord progression. It starts with the 5th and the 3 of the chord. I mean, if I added the flat 7, that tells the whole story. And then the melody with the C7 chord goes from the 13 to the 7, flat 7, root to the 9. And then and so on, right? Okay. Now, so what I'm doing here is trying to define the chords, not trying not to get terribly fancy, and just defining the chord progression. As I said, this is all very much like a platform G Mixolydian, C Mixolydian, D Mixolydian, and the moving up a semitone, basically. But a nice way to start something like this is just simply root 3. There's my flat 7, right? Root, flat 7 on the C. We could do this, and the raised 9. There's a tritone, and we'll just try that one more time, and I'll maybe add a couple of Mixolydian notes this time and see how that works out. Here's the vamp one more time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 4, 5, 6, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So this is the beginning. Here we go. There's my 7. top. G7. 13. Flat 7. C7. And so on. Okay. So the objective here is to nail the chords and to have a foundation for how you're going to approach it. In other words, have a concept for how you're going to solo over every tune that you play. It's not just a matter of wailing. It's a matter of identifying what the chords are about, what the progression is about. This is a basic 12-bar blues with this little anomalous move up a semitone, and all you have to do is move up a semitone. So underneath your fingers, you're going to have at the very least the Mixolydian mows. Okay, and you can take this, if you really start to rip a tune apart like this, and I'm really just getting started, but if you're really going to rip a tune apart like this, there's a lot to learn. This is a really fabulous tune. It's so simple, it's so elegant, it makes so much sense. It's so compelling, it's so nice to listen to. And it's understated. This is a great play-along track, by the way. I really like this. I left their name on top, and I'm having a guess that they're maybe from Quebec. So thank you guys, guitarimprovisation.com. Nice play-along track. I suggest you use it too. I'll link it in the description. I need your comments. I need your questions. They're really important. This kind of stuff that I'm doing here, I'm never going to have a bazillion viewers on YouTube, because it just, I'm teaching and I'm requiring you to actually do something, So, I'm not, it's not like, a funny looking kitty cat or a rhinoceros beating up a lion or anything. I think that's the stuff that really, and politics, which is sort of same stuff. No, it's, I'm actually trying to teach here, so I really do appreciate your comments. And I'll leave the stuff in the description. Make sure you see video 1. I think that'll help you. And thanks a lot for stopping by. I wished I could meet every one of you personally. See you again real soon. Bye.